Good evening, you beautiful humans out there. This is the Female Esports League Dota 2, brought to you by Ashley and
Holler.
That's right. So we'll be bringing you the last series of today, and that will be between Screaming Sirens and Yawateh. So finally, we reached the last series of today, but not just today, and not just tomorrow as well. We've got, lots and lots of Dota games coming to you for the next, 4 or 5 weeks or so?
Yeah. All throughout the October. I think we're going to have the playoffs, I think the 26th, 27th. And then after that, there's going to be a big LAN event.
Right.
I think sometime in November
Sometime
16th
in November,
or so.
that's right.
Yeah.
So there'll be that to look forward to. And yes, so now this being the round robin stage, it's pretty important because you kind of get your seedings from there, and you get to see which position you're in and how you fare against the two, against the players here, against the other teams in the region.
Right. So I mean, just to kind of break it down, 15 teams each of the groups. There's 2 groups, 30 teams total. We take the top 4 of each team. So the top 8 in total will play in the playoffs.
That's right.
So obviously you just need to be better than the other, the other players on the team.
Just got to be above the 50th percentile. That's all. That's
well, top 4
right.
of each, so
top 4.
better than 11 other teams, so that we have that. But we're in the game now. Screaming Sirens, we saw them earlier, versus Yawateh. Now, Screaming Sirens, we saw them. What do we kind of notice about their playstyle? Other than they like to pause a lot.
Just go late game.
Just go late game. Yeah.
Few stats and just go late game.
Yeah, and it's funny that Screaming Sirens here actually were the first ones to ban Silencer. So they're
like, this is too much power. I can't handle this.
Too much. Yeah.
It's too much power. It's too much responsibility.
But Yawateh actually banned out the Night Stalker, the Void, and the Axe, which I think are very, very strong, even with the nerf to Night Stalker.
Yeah. Wow, they really seem to have nerfed him to the ground.
He's like, I haven't seen him as much.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen him as much. And I haven't checked the tracker yet, but I think
still number 1 ban
because
it hasn't really adjusted in terms of the patch.
Not yet.
It's somewhat recent.
Night Stalker was always my go-to ban, but after the patch change, I was like, maybe I don't need to ban Night Stalker so much, in games.
It's still really high. It's like 35% or something, which is crazy for a ban, right?
Yeah.
And especially in a pub.
That's pretty insane. Yeah. Yeah, it was my go-to ban for a very, very long time. Yeah, because I hate playing against Night Stalker.
Who's your ban now?
My ban now might be. Let me think. Actually, I kind of like still figuring out who my my go-to ban is. Maybe usually like Faceless Void or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm always a Kunkka. I hate Kunkka.
You hate Kunkka?
Yeah.
Just buy Yield Scepter.
Well, I don't want to buy you. So, like, I play 4, right? So I'm just always usually roaming, and so I just hate the X because it's just kind of like it puts ends all my shenanigans, right?
You play Earth Spirit. That's the worst shit for you. Oh my goodness.
It is the worst.
You just can't roll away.
So like sometimes if my ban doesn't actually end up working, like it doesn't go through, then I have to pick somebody else.
You just can't play Earth Spirit, right?
Yeah. Sad day.
Okay, so let's not talk so much about our pleb pub experiences.
Why not? That's what we should talk about.
Because we're going to talk about the game over here.
Fine, if you want to talk about the
Dota
game.
The beautiful draft that is between Screaming Sirens and Yawateh. And I mean, let's say we look at this draft here, right? You've got this Lich Bristleback versus 2 very strong tanky melee heroes right now. Isn't it the Bristleback dream here?
It can be. So the thing is that every time you pick a Bristle, the enemy team, you want to make sure that they don't really have the silver edge carries, right? And I think, like, of the 4 that we see from Screaming Sirens...
And so far, Screaming Sirens have not responded with a silver edge carrier. Or somebody with a
It can kind of work with Sven. I don't recommend it. I think he's better on Blink, but you're then forcing him to kind of itemize for you.
No.
But they do need they need Vessel for sure, Silver Edge. You must get those 2. I hate it when they're like, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, we'll finally get the Silver Edge, right? No, it should be like a first item thing so that you shut down the Bristleback and you just win early.
Yep. And there are actually very few, if you think about it, there are very few heroes who can itemize to carry Silver Edge here.
Yeah.
So unless Screaming Sirens want to go for a Viper themselves, which has the break mechanic, there is also Nyx with the break mechanic, but the thing is that you don't really want to draft the Nyx into this lineup here, right? For Screaming Sirens, yeah. So
Screaming Sirens, you need a mid. You need something that kind of...
Yeah, so a Viper?
Actually, it's not bad.
Yeah, a Viper's pretty over it.
It's okay against Lena.
Because you've got all the other disables. Every other hero has a disable here. So you're not so worried about your mid having to get a disable. So you can focus on the damage and focusing on locking down that Bristleback. And I could see the Viper going for that the ATOS into the Spirit Vessel, which also synchronizes very well with the Maledict from Witch Doctor.
True. I agree with that. But what else do you see? Like, I feel Screaming Sirens have kind of well-rounded draft.
Yep.
You have the potential initiation with blinks from Centaur and the Sven.
Mm-hmm.
But really, what really carries a Silver Edge in this one?
Yeah, there are not many Silver Edge carriers or not many heroes.
Yeah.
Lina might have been a Silver Edge carrier, but they pick it for herself actually. They go for the Gyrocopter. And Gyro... Alright.
It's got the magic damage.
Yeah, it's got the magic. Good mix of magical and physical, same as Lina, isn't it?
I mean, it works around the Centaur. I think that's the biggest thing. They were looking more of like a laning carry to kind of deal with that. It does okay. I'm not going to lie with that. But how do you counter that? Because Screaming Sirens, obviously, they need that mid. Would you just go Viper? I mean, it makes sense to me.
I think Viper really is quite a good pick here. But they go for a sniper instead. It's not bad. It's just...
Okay, laning-wise, it's fine against the Lina.
Yeah, laning-wise, it's fine for sure. Actually, Lina might outlane Sniper a little bit because Lina's damage is so much higher.
It is.
Initially.
It is.
Yeah, so that might be an issue. But of course, Sniper, you know, as long as you leave him alone, you know, you let him just farm a bit, he turns into, you know, not his name. He's not a sniper. He's machine gun, basically.
Yeah,
and
I agree
at
with
the moment, there isn't anybody who can really go to that backline to take out that sniper.
That is very
on the
true.
side of Yawateh. So,
and even if they do, they have Stampede to get on up. So they have kind of like their bases covered. I don't think that there's anything worrying other than this Bristle because, in a way, they do need to deal with him. Like, yeah, it's far away and Sniper can get some shots on him and potentially kill him, but if he gets the tanking item like Crimson and, you know, Pipe to deal with, like, you know, the magic damage, it's not ideal. You know what I mean? Because he can just kind of zone it and like he's so tanky. You gotta kind of need to deal with it. Now, I'm putting a lot of pressure on this Bristle because I feel like they know that going in that
they
this is like the
Bristle first.
First pick, right? So they know that this is gonna be their hero. So they need some way to deal with this thing in terms of just like and mid to late game, right? Silver Edge, Vessel, itemize.
Yeah. But the issue now is that if your mid is a sniper, the sniper doesn't want to be the one getting the Spirit Vessel, then who is going to be able to get an early Vessel? Because, I mean, maybe, okay, if let's say your Lion is the 4, right?
Yep.
If Lion's your 4, you want to prioritize maybe a Blink on him? I'm not sure.
No, because, okay, Centaur will have Blink,
Centaur
Sven
will have Blink first,
probably...
right? Okay, so Lion doesn't need, so Lion maybe can prioritize that Vessel? Yeah.
Okay. I see where you're going.
Yeah. Who then do you gonna build the Vessel on here?
No, because it works with the Lion because you get the urn, and then you start ganking around with Finger. Because that's when you should be around level 6.
Okay. Because usually, let's say as Witch Doctor, right, I find that actually building an urn on Witch Doctor, but we don't know who's 4, who's 5 yet,
True,
right? See?
true.
So building an urn on Witch Doctor actually synchronizes beautifully with Maledict. Yeah, so that's why I usually like to build urn on Witch Doctor.
Right. So just for the record, these are both Filipino teams, and they're going in again. Obviously, Screaming Sirens, we've seen these guys before. They've been playing around. I think they were in 5th and 6th place or so in the Season 5 of FSL.
Wow.
So they're
That's pretty impressive.
Definitely a notable name. Now, the other team, Yawateh, they're a little bit newer. I think that this is actually their first time in FSL. So welcome on board.
Welcome, Yawateh.
Yeah, and we can kind of see with their logo, which is kind of just a giant Y. So I think it's a Y. I don't know. It's probably something. It probably means something. It's not just a sailboat, which it looks like to me.
A sideways sailboat.
Right? You see it now, right?
Yeah,
You cannot unsee, right?
I cannot unsee.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Imagination, what a wonderful thing.
Yeah. This is what happens when it's the 4th game of the day. And
4th game of the day. But, you know, guys, I hope, you know, that you have enjoyed yourselves so far. I think we have been having quite a fun time, at least, you know, bantering and going back and forth, you know, talking about the games and all. Yeah. So, if you like what you're seeing, please, you know, follow Female Esports League Dota 2 on Facebook. There's Twitch channel as well, and there's YouTube. So yeah, you get more updates there. You can watch more of us. If you like us, of course, you can always watch us. You can always find us on our, you know, on our respective platforms. Which is my name is Ashley, ASHLEY, but you can find me at Ashley Rita Wong. Yeah, so you follow up with RITAWONG. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything else simpler, so you're gonna have to deal with that. But you can find a simpler, simpler, easier name like Hauler. Right?
Hauler, Hauler TV.
TV, that's right.
You can think of dumpster, dump truck, and then you'll find me. Add a TV to the back of that, and boom, you found my social media. So easy peasy. That said, we're gonna get started here. Let's look at the Radiant side. We're gonna see Sniper on Senpai on the Sniper, Yonya on the Centaur, Nemo on the Witch Doctor, K on the Lion, and Endang, which is not Korean, for Sven.
Who would ever think that the name is Korean?
Oh man, that person.
What a dumb shit.
What an idiot.
What an idiot.
All right.
Okay, we've got we've got Danny, the virgin, on the mid leader here. Hey, stop laughing at people, okay?
I'm not laughing.
We've got ML, ML on Sensei on the Lich here, and Nizurai on the gyrocopter going that safe lane. Ogre will be going the off lane. Kenyan on the Ogre, and last but not least, Maria Chups on the Bristleback.
Chupa Chups.
Chupa Chups, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was thinking.
All right. Okay.
Chupa Chups.
Simple mind, simple pleasures.
Yeah,
I think we're both
that's
thinking the same thing. Okay, with the Lion. What do you?
Okay.
She does have a taunt. She's not going to use it. Oh, she's moving.
She's doing it. They're moving in aggressively. It's going to be an aggressive try lane. And now they get the stun out to the Ogre, but Ogre's super ultra tanky. Oh, Melodic first. Actually, they're going to zone
all over
them
the place.
out. They're all over the place, but I think that was just for the runes, So I think they'll be forgiven in that sense. But Lion taking a lot of damage. 4 Quill Sprays right now. Double stun onto the 2 of them. But I think this Lion is still dead anyway. There's 4 Quill Sprays. One more time, and that's going to be the end of that poor Lion.
Chupa Chups with the first blood. Easy first blood. Lion can't really get away. I mean, it's just more of a speed thing, right?
He's a lion, not a cheetah.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
I will confess
I saw that on Reddit.
That was a Reddit joke.
I saw that on Reddit.
I was going to say that's a Reddit
I've seen that one before.
I wasn't going to steal. I was going to credit it. That's my next line, okay?
What is the username if you're going to give credit?
I can't remember, but I just see Reddit, okay? No, who even looks at usernames on Reddit?
But you should. That's the thing. If you're going to give credit, you can't just be like,
I'm
going to give Reddit credit for this one.
Reddit credit.
Okay, so what do you think about this lane?
Centaur is going to get zoned quite a bit because there's quite a bit of magic damage coming out from both sides here, and Centaur is not super strong. He's not super tanky against the magic damage yet, and now going to get zoned by the Rocket Barrage. It's dealing a bit of damage, but the creep's kind of soaking up a bit of the EXP. Frost Blast going to be a pain in the butt for this poor Centaur.
Yeah, the gyro there. I mean, if you waited a little bit with the creeps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the creeps are all
but
dead.
But they aggroed, because he had aggroed the creeps, I think. If you walk too near the creeps, then you got the aggro off. So instead here, we'll just look at this tri-lane here. The Witch Doctor, Sven, as well as the Lion. It's a pretty ferocious tri-lane, It disables all around. One wrong misstep, could mean the end of things. But at the same time, it means that Sven is starved of EXP, because it is split 3 ways. So they're going to have to get some pulls of, stacks and pull, which I think is exactly what Lion is going to do now. No, I take that back.
He's not going to
stack and pull. He's just going to taunt away. Centaur dropping pretty low, but, it's already level 2. Does have the Hoof Storm. Will be just fine. Has braces coming in as well. He'll be fine. Okay, Korea going mid, delivering a Wraith Band and some... Wait, what? Korea went back?
Oh,
Korea's
they're... fighting over the chick right now.
Somebody jacked the Korea.
Yeah. So one thing though is that
it's a double stun. Stormhammer into double stun from the Ultimate. And a run right click from the Lion. That's a really, really powerful Lion. Now Maria Chops no more mana, so to speak. So this tri-lane paying off. Very well.
And
a sniper! It's a ganking sniper, by the way. Ganking sniper at 2 minutes.
Oh, he gets a spike.
And he cancels off the shrapnel as well. Oh my goodness. Senpai with a beautiful kill here now, son. They're not going to be able to kill this boy, right? You're going to drop the Melodic. Nah. Nemo?
Wait.
Nemo? Confused?
Why is the sniper rotating at level 3? I mean, yeah, he secured the
sniper
kill.
went for the rune, because he went for the rune, got the haste rune, and then after that rotated. Surprise! Your mid's here!
Oh, I would be so shocked. I'd be like, what is a level 3 sniper doing here? You know what I mean? Like, why are you level 3?
Yeah. Why are you level 3? And why are you here?
What is going on?
But honestly, this tri-lane here,
Yeah.
paying dividends, huh?
It's actually kind of scary. The Malediction, the Cask,
Yeah,
Line,
yeah,
or
yeah.
Spike with the Sven combo.
Malediction, yeah, with the Sirens
Like,
combo.
that's a lot of
It's
damage.
Terrifying. I don't know why the Sirens didn't buy the Quelling Blade from the side shop, actually.
Yeah, and so that's kind of why they're fighting for the chick.
Yeah.
The Lion just got
this
something.
inefficient usage of... And then the Lion got something. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so low.
So low. The Lion got something, but didn't coordinate with the Sirens, you know,
Hey,
on
what-
what items.
I gotta see what the Lion got.
What the Lion got? Lion got a kill, dude.
It looks like a smoke.
She got, she delivered a windlace to himself.
No, he had the wind
Oh, he
lace.
went
I saw the wind
Then there
lace.
was a stick.
I think it's definitely a stick, which you,
But you can
get
buy
it by
from
the
side
side.
shop.
Uh-oh. That's when you
Ah, that's a yikes, man.
That's a
big yikes.
report.
That's a big yikes.
Okay, but the gyro level 4.
Centaur's level 4 as well.
Yeah.
And I think Centaur really wanted the courier as well because there was a salve in there for the courier here for Centaur. Alright, but which Doctor going to find himself an Arcane Rune, which I normally call the League of Legends rune, you know, because it allows you to cast your spells like League of Legends.
Yeah. Constantly and spamming
That's
without
right.
any thinking
10
at all.
stick charges on Sirens. I mean, it's not that you don't have to go thinking. They get a stun out onto Sirens. They use the Fire Blast, which means that they are going to be the cast is going to go. You've got a stun coming out on the Bristleback. Will
First
it be
spike is
enough
there.
actually? Oh, Spike is coming out. You're going to stun him up, but I think they're not going to be able to get the kill on there because the positioning was not quite right.
Okay, so Lion there should have let the Earth Spike go.
Yeah.
Right? You had 100% mana, and then the fact that you had Malediction on that, so it's going to do almost double the damage or whatever.
Yeah, at
so
least just get the damage out, right? So they're gonna at least, you know, soften him up for that 5-minute rune, and they'll be fighting over here as well. Now Lich versus Centaur. Who wins? I wonder who. But Lich, you know, kind of strong with that frost armor. My goodness, gonna zone him for a bit. Lich is like, look into
Here comes
my
Gyro.
eyes. Gyro comes in with the homing, with the rocket as well. It's gonna go onto him. Think he's gonna be able to take him down. Yeah, in the end, magic damage. By the way, Lich wins.
So this Frost Armor is really, it's kind of surprising in the sense of how much damage it mitigates and the fact that it does a little bit of damage to you and slows you down.
Yeah.
So again, completely caught off guard right there. Like really underestimating the power of that.
Frost armor is brilliant. I love that spell so much. I honestly really like how much they've reworked Lich, except for the fact that now, you know, you don't get infinite mana anymore.
Did they get rid of the...
Lich give you mana.
Yeah, Lich give me mana or something like that. Yeah, like I love that voice
Yeah,
line.
but you know, it obviously doesn't work anymore. So.
Lich gonna take your mana or something. Lich gonna... No.
Lich gonna have your mana, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That was like the best part about Lich.
Yeah. I did like that line a lot.
So Lena, she did a 360, waiting for the runes.
No, we're just gonna wait for the sniper to start ganking again, you know?
No more.
you and I, dude, we both confused.
Level 3 sniper, go back!
But he got a kill. It was worth.
And then a pause here.
He's got the maledict on him, actually.
Okay.
Malediction.
Yeah.
And you see again, Maria Chubb's buying the Ring of Health from base when she could have gone to the side shop to get it from here.
Okay, so people just need to understand where they can buy items. Yes, they do change a lot, which is kind of frustrating.
Your side shop is kind of like a scam shop now that you can buy anything from
yeah, it sucks. But like at the end of the day, there are definitely some items that you need to buy from the side shop, so you don't waste time with the courier. And it seems like both teams are using inefficient courier calls because the courier is literally going all over the place.
I'm so frustrated, honestly, by the courier usage.
It is triggered.
I'm really gonna be pretty mad about this. Like,
oh, man.
you could buy a stick, you could buy a quelling blade from the side shop, you could have bought, you know, you've gone to the secret shop to get your ring of regen. Oh, okay. Just efficiency things, guys. Efficiency things. That's all. There is a reason why your offlaner tends to be tanky and tends to buy, you know, ring of regen from the side shop because it all makes sense. You know, Valve is kind of trying to help you guys out there. So you know, it just do you know she got 0 last hits from?
Yes. Not ideal. They need
That's
to
a
pull the
big
lane
yikes. Oh,
back.
she got this. She got the hardest one. You know, she got the hardest
courier.
injury one. But she didn't get she didn't get any of the ones in the wave itself.
They need to pull the lane back. This is actually way...
Yeah, this is too much EXP going the way of the Centaur.
Lich.
Stack.
Come on.
Stack. Over here. What? Bucket.
Bucket. That means hold up. I don't know. I don't speak
I'm
Tagalog.
googling it now.
Bucket.
Bucket.
or bakute. They were like,
Bucket.
Oh, okay, that's a perfect time to pause because we need bakute. That's what we need.
Bucket.
Bucket.
Is it Tagalog, right?
Tagalog.
Okay, let's see. If it's a bad word, we didn't say it. Okay.
No. They should not be sending it in all chat if it's a bad word, right? So what does it mean? Why don't you go to Google Translate? Why would you go?
I don't know it. Oh, it means why.
Yeah.
They're asking why. Google
Bucket.
Translate. Yeah.
Oh man, my Tagalog just got infinitely better. I learned one word, bucket.
Bucket.
Bucket. I'm gonna use it all the time. Bucket. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Yeah,
Can you have it?
probably,
so
okay,
that-
wait, Alia, let's just turn it on actually.
Yeah.
Hold on, huh?
What does it say? I need the pronunciation.
Okay, hold on. Let me just remove my headphones for a bit. Wait, no
What?
sound. Sorry, muted my phone because, casting.
Why would you?
Bucket.
Bucket.
Okay, bucket, that's right. So it means why. You have to give us a reason why they need to pause the game. Wait,
Bucket. Go?
go? No?
Wait.
Wait lah. They're not giving a
Bucket.
reason why, huh? Producer, we okay with this pause like that? Pause for no reason. Or not informing, rather.
I'm pretty sure somebody's mom or dad came in and was like, "What are you doing on the computer? You've been on for
Nothing.
so.
Nothing.
What are you doing? Why aren't you doing your homework?"
Jean, just cause you're that old doesn't mean everybody else is that young, Not everybody is back in school.
I'm just
still,
saying,
yeah.
I'm one of the kids. Why do you?
Are
keep-
you though?
Why do you like? Just because we're the same
Are
age,
you
why you gotta be
though?
like that?
Are you though?
Yeah, I am. Mental age, at least.
Mental age.
Mental age. Come
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's the
counts.
reason why we get along. So. Fair enough. Sometimes I really want to be mature, right? Then I'm like, haha, maturity's overrated.
on. Yeah, maturity's. Yeah.
Maturity's overrated.
Yeah. Why would you be mature? That's
Who needs to be mature anyway?
yes. Okay. So I'm told that they're recharging their time in the land shop.
Ah, right.
Okay.
So basically, playing from a land shop, sometimes you have to, you've been playing there for so long, right?
That's true. That's
Mm.
true. So let's
So,
go.
Wait, we've got a pause. Okay, we're going in. All right.
do this.
So, money has been put back into the bank of Screaming Sirens, and they'll be, just fine right now. They'll be playing.
I wonder what the hourly rate is there.
Yeah, I wonder what the hour. So in Singapore, it's something like what, $2 an hour, which is pretty affordable.
Okay.
It's just that very often I'm just like, I could play from the comfort of my own home. I would.
Yeah.
I would just sit there and at home. Because I'm a pampered Singaporean first world child. We're going back to this discussion again.
Yeah, you have your 100% electricity, your on-time, like your
And my
fast
fiber optic
internet.
network.
Yeah, with Singapore-based
Servers, zero ping basically.
Gosh.
Damn it, I'm so pampered. Oh, okay, they get the stun until you know it. Centaur War Runner followed up by the Rocket. It's not really gonna do much. Centaur is pretty strong. Has a stick charge, has a bracer. 1.3k. What health? What face?
Yeah. I mean, Centaur's level 6 though.
Yeah, Gyro is too, but this was a solo lane here, right? So I suppose they were doing what they could. But I felt
Yeah,
like
that was a
Lich
waste
could
of
have
mana.
pulled, right?
No, he should have been. Like honestly, they should have been owning this lane.
Yep.
Like the Centaur
Yep.
should not
Yep.
be even
Stack
close
and pull.
level-wise. Stack and pull. Yeah.
Stack and pull. Instead, they're going for the bot lane onto this Lich who's got the Maledict onto him. Will Lich actually live right now?
Maledict-
Yes,
no,
Kapow!
Maledict should die.
The sniper is going to take out the Lich, but at the same time, they're going to go for this Witch Doctor who is going to die for it, and they get a Lich. But in return for the Lich, they get the Witch Doctor and the Savin. They're going to be very happy with that. Lina with that beautiful rotation. Sniper's coming in as well, but Sniper kind of not positioned very well. Oh, 7 coming in. They're going to give the Maria chop and that's gone.
Chub. It is gone. I mean, again, nice rotation there. I think that Lina first TP'd in, got the kill. That was great. But the thing is that they went too deep.
Yep.
Why even dive for that? The rotations are going to happen. People are going to come.
Bristleback
So
was kind of low already, right?
Yeah.
So.
yeah, you got to play smart.
Aw, she didn't
First
manage to do the
solo.
double stack. With Lina,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
definitely do the double stack here, right?
Yep. I mean, one stack is good enough, right?
No,
It is.
efficiency, you have to get double.
No.
What do you mean no?
Oh, no.
What do you mean no?
Like, I'm talking, we're playing in the realm of average. Okay?
Okay.
So as
One
an
is better
average
than-
player,
one
one,
stack is
as long as you
better
get
than
one,
none.
you're Gucci, right?
One
If you
is
get
better than
two,
none.
we're talking pro level. I don't even want to talk to you. 'cause you're
Alright,
on the
so Lion is over here. They're gonna get
Oh, the
stunned,
stun.
but they stack it actually, but they follow up with the Hex as well as the mana drain right now. But you know what? There is going to be a Frost Shield, and Sven be like, you know, I'm gonna look at this Lich for a
let's get
bit.
so low.
He's kind of low. Stampede is gonna come out, and now the Bristleback may have overextended a little bit. Spec coming out. He looks like he's gonna pop. Ooh, I thought Nemo was gonna pop first, but no. Bristleback goes down, and that was 4 man actually. 4 man committing to that kill on the Bristleback. Space for Centaur, I suppose.
Yeah.
10-minute runes, but you know, sneaky ogre goes for the rune, gets it for herself.
I feel
We'll
like
get 2 apiece, I suppose. Yeah.
the Lion is level 4, the Ogre is level 4, Lich is level 4.
Oh, Lich! What? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Lich? Don't walk into the river like that.
He saved his for the Lina,
Yeah.
and he just sacrificed himself.
Well, Lich needs to
here-
have a
oh, the
yo,
Laguna.
that's a lot of damage, but there's not enough mana
Earthquake.
actually. But I expect her to come out right now. She could get the Melodic on, but she has a haze rune.
Oh, and the
stun is
Storm
gonna
Hammer.
come out. Storm Hammer, but you know what? They're gonna lure them into the sniper. Gonna
Haste.
get that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
dead.
dead.
Alright. Wow, not even gonna let the
Only way
witch
you can
doctor-
survive is if you had a smoke. That's how you get rid of the.
What was
you-
the Lina doing?
That was
That
just
just
terrible.
happened.
Yeah.
That just happened indeed. This sniper is the most active sniper I have ever seen
Yeah.
in my life.
Not a
Like,
normal mid sniper. Who just kind of
oh no, we missed a kill onto Yunoria at top here. They dropped the call down as well as all of Ogre's spells, so I suppose there's a lot of damage for the Centaur who was playing on very low health already to begin with. But
Yeah.
here I am. I really want to take a look at this sniper. This guy. Why can't all my mids be like that, huh?
Well, yeah, actually, she's playing very, very well. Let's be honest.
5.2k net worth.
Highest net worth.
Highest net worth.
she's-
Way ahead of the Lina.
She's making TPs, like she's making rotations. She's just kind of all over the place. She's
Yeah.
getting kills at the end of the day. So big props to Sniper, really picking it up with a 5-0 and 1.
5-0 and 1. Doing incredibly well for herself. Already has the Dragon Lance going for a Maelstrom next. That's a lot of stats, you know, tankle. You're just tanky as well as, you know, lots of damage coming out. So we'll be doing that heavy lifting into the mid. Wait, what was the case for? Not entirely sure, but you know, just look at me, Sven.
This is that like overprotective girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just look at me. Just look at me.
Me and me alone. Okay.
Yeah. Don't look at other girls. Don't look at that creep. No.
No, okay, I'll tell you what's the story actually is that Lich also wants to be well, she wants to be a piece of snack, so she's like, look at me, I am delicious. Go for it.
Okay.
Yes.
But Chupa Chups is right next to.
Yeah, she wants to be Chupa Chups.
Yeah.
She wants to be Chupa Chups, so now they're gonna
Centaur
go in.
stuff.
What's the Centaur stuff actually for? Was it to
Just keep himself
disengage from
alive, yeah.
top? Yeah.
He's in a
disengage
bad
from top.
spot.
Bad spot. But you know, still holding the fort, the tower still stands. And all this while, you know, the gyrocopter has needed, you know, somebody else to stick with him. So that means the Centaur is getting more out of this lane. Level 8 right now. The rocket's gonna fly onto him again, but yeah, just fine. Gyrocopter going for the Aghanim Scepter. Nothing too unusual.
Do you like that as a first big item though? On that gyro?
I think it's
good, but
okay, but depending on your game, sometimes you might want to go for a Maelstrom first. Yeah. It's alright.
I think more drums. I don't know for
yeah,
me.
drums,
Like it's kind of
yeah, drums, something like, you know, not just straight Aghanim because, you know, that doesn't help you farm at all, right?
yeah. Kind of you have some sort of build up. You're not completely useless until like the mid game, you know. But okay. Lina gets to deny mid.
Is nobody buying the tomes? Why are all the spots level 5 at 13 minutes?
That is a very good question. I think that they're still here. Oh, but the casket
Oh,
on
the
top.
Gasket's gonna go for it. Witch Doctor doesn't have an ult. Wait, he does have an ult actually. I'm not sure why he's not dropping the ult. It's gonna deal a lot of damage actually.
Yeah, but
And it might be able to
disengaging.
pop that boy because it's a level 3 Melodic. Come on, man. Just drop, you know, you get surprised at the amount of damage Melodic does, honestly.
Nemo, not with a like I could have been a better play. You're right.
Yeah.
I think they
As
should
in, he does have the stun, yes, but you know, I think the damage that the Death Ward outputs first is a lot higher, coupled with the Melodic, of course.
Okay. Oh, but the Bristle now doing a little pulling with the creep.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
None of these teams have really been like stacking and pulling her. if you notice across the board. Is it not in the meta anymore?
Yeah.
Am I outdated?
You know, you're like 7.22.
Oh my god, I need to upgrade. I need to update myself on these. Oh my god. Okay, they get the hex onto Ogre. Ogre is pretty strong, pretty tanky, but I'm not sure if you're tanky when there's a Melodic on top of that. Oh, they're gonna expend the Stampede for that. Gyrocopter is in the neighborhood, but he doesn't have any mana actually, so will not refuse to join the fight. Danny Version is around as well, but
So here's the thing: is that in each of the team fights, you need to understand where your stuns are, right? Lioness 2, obviously Centaur's 1. You know, like you have an array of stuns, but the thing is that you need to time it so that the timing-wise, where all of them get their full duration, so that you don't have to waste spells like the Stampede just to secure an Ogre kill, right? Like you need to make sure that you have that window done and that you're not stacking on top of one another.
it's fine.
It's not.
They're not gonna use it anytime soon.
It's not fine. It's 15 minutes. You could have had a fight there. It's like a big deal, right? Like, you want to get to the next level, or do you want to stay here forever?
Calm down,
Huh?
I think it's a big deal.
No, it's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's as big as the deal that Trump is going to cut with Mexico regarding the wall. Ha.
Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta bring Mexico into this?
All right,
Huh?
let's not talk about Mexico. Let's talk about this Invis Bristleback.
Oh, he stole his Centaur. Okay, so Bristle though is gonna get Blade Mail first. Okay.
Okay.
I wish that.
Vanguard into Blade Mail.
I mean, it's okay because I guess like
I
look at all
mean,
this
you just
damage,
have
right?
to dissuade the sniper, is it, from poking him? Maybe.
Yeah.
A sniper is super strong. My goodness. Dragonlance Maelstrom at 15 minutes, 16 minutes in. That's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
That's insane. That's gonna hurt so
For
much.
both.
There's actually also a DD rune waiting for them in the river here.
Yeah. But to be honest, I think Bristle, you're better off with like a Soul Ring. Just so you can just start spamming your
Enough
spells.
mana. Okay, they're smoked up here on this Centaur Lion as well as Witch Doctor combo. Honestly, quite scary. They're gonna run into the Ogre. Is that the person you really want to go for? And Jaro actually just dropped the cooldown onto the Centaur. He's gonna leave his poor. He's gonna leave the poor Ogre there to die.
Oh, and he gets the stack.
And he gets the stack too. Jaro, oh my god. I had the call down, but he was on the creeps here actually.
Yeah, yeah. He was just farming
but
creeps.
Okay, Ogre tanked again, right?
Yeah,
Ogre
yeah.
Right. Okay, now they're gonna go run away from the Bristleback along with that Lich and the Frost Armor. Rainbow TP's in right now. They're gonna turn on this poor unsuspecting Lich, but Lich does know he dropped the ward behind the tower. Does have Chain Frost ready to go, trying to go for Unding at the same time, but you know the coconuts are gonna go back.
Oh,
no!
unlucky!
Unlucky! There were so many creeps right now, and they're gonna be taken down. Lina's in the vicinity as well, gonna get a stun. Oh, beautiful two-man stun actually, but the call is to disengage.
Yeah,
and
no Chain Frost there.
No
Frost,
Chain Frost.
like Lich went down. Lich was completely out of position, to be honest.
Lich knew, and he knew that they are all TP in.
I think he saw at least
Yes,
one. I don't know if
the
he saw them all. Oh, okay.
He got the ward here.
Yeah, all right.
Definitely saw that.
Okay. I was trying to make excuses for her, but
Stop
no.
making excuses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just made a bad play. Okay. Seeing as you're so harsh to these people, where can they find you on social media?
Holler TV.
Oh, okay. And you can find me at AshleyReader1. Okay, excellent.
Okay, they're gonna find a Bristleback and go for the, well, you know, oh my goodness, a lot of damage coming off of the Chain Frost. I did not expect that right now. And okay, 3 from the side of the Radiant are gonna be going down. They're gonna find the sniper. This is the big kill. This is the one they want to get. Senpai is gonna try and stand his ground, but you know what? It's not gonna be able to take anybody down. It's a mega kill streak going the way of Danny Virgin, who ends it with a triple kill.
Okay, so I'm really curious. Is Danny Virgin? Okay, sorry, we shouldn't talk about Danny Virgin. But we're gonna move on. But no, but like the sniper standing ground. This is the thing: is that her itemization is very static in the sense that she's just gonna like stay still and shoot. But if you get used up, it's game over. You're dead.
I mean, the sniper is counting on the fact that, you know, the sniper's got two very, very tanky frontliners in the form of the Saban and the Centaur, right? Normally.
True.
But, yeah.
But somebody needs like either Force Staff or you have to just constantly have Stampede ready.
Yep.
If that sniper gets jumped, it's over. He's all your damage.
I mean, the Saban is supposed to deal some damage, right? But it's going to be a while because I'm going for that Echo Saber first, before maybe going into a Blink, and then after that maybe a BKB, right?
Okay. I see it. I mean, Sven, with that Midas will really kind of pick things up a bit. He is a little bit behind in terms of the cores.
Yeah, a little bit,
top
for
4.
sure.
But how is the... Okay, so Bristle almost with a Blade Mail. Is that the... would you think maybe like a Crimson Pipe, something of that sort later? Or... I mean, because I usually go with utility first and then the Blade Mail, right?
Yeah. But I can see why maybe that she might want to go for that because of the sniper. Just really the sniper. You want to dissuade the sniper from hitting you with the insane amount of damage the sniper has. So.
Okay.
Oh, in the top lane now here, they're gonna find the poor
He's dead.
Lich. And oh my goodness, the casket actually bouncing
the
back.
ogre cancel.
The ogre came back in, go to throw some fire, but it doesn't matter because you know when you're trying to burn the horseman is really strong. Okay, so and they're gonna get a tower. No, they're gonna deny. Oh, deny, yes, on the tower. Ooh, this is gonna be ouch. Big yikes with Danny the Virgin, but Danny she has a triple kill. You know, killing spree on her. Now they actually see. They have vision right there at the tower, and they're gonna see the gyrocopter. Do you have any kind of catch? Yes, the hex goes out. It's gonna be followed up by the vessel as well. A stun into the finger as well. Oh, yeah, okay. But Lion himself gets a finger down. There is the death ward that's being popped as well. But you know what? It's gonna do so much damage to the poor Lina. They do take down the Witch Doctor in the background because Lich as well as Bristleback TP in, and now Sniper in a world of hurt. It's not gonna be able to get out right now. They're gonna try to get the Lich, but Lich is gonna. Lich is gonna survive, and now they're gonna instead for Yunoya. Goodbye! Mega kill streak for Danny the Virgin.
It's really come down to the itemization of the sniper.
That was no virgin fight right there.
No virgin fights.
No. Oh, just getting the ward right before it expires. Value!
Value. 182.
182 value.
So the sniper, anybody gets on him, he's dead.
Yeah.
Right? Like you need a Hurricane Pike. I think the itemization right now, looking at it now, like the Dragonlance, probably not a good idea. I think you're probably gonna
building later on, but you know, look what he has queued up. Daedalus queued up actually.
So he's just gonna continue to be.
I
this,
don't need positioning
tower.
items. I just need damage. Okay.
But then you cannot be by yourself like that. Like anybody that focuses you, you're just dead. You have no way to escape.
the front line died quite quickly, lah. That's the problem.
You know what? To be honest, if that sniper got Shadow Blade, I'd be happier because you can build into the Silver Edge.
That's true. I would have loved this.
Right?
In fact, I thought they picked the sniper to be that Silver Edge carrier, wasn't it? That last pick sniper was supposed to be able to deal with that bristleback because we talked about, oh, okay, you need the brick mechanic, you know, you need somebody to deal with this annoying bristleback. But there is no Shadow Blade, there's no Silver Edge in sight.
I mean, the sniper was destroying in the beginning, and now it's like just kind of fallen off a little bit.
Lina has eclipsed that sniper, you know.
Yeah.
And Gyro hot on the heels of that sniper. Gyro, of course, being one of the biggest comeback kings because of the fact that, you know, you farm so quickly with your Aghanims. In fact, going actually Aghanims BKB immediately. Do you think this is...
I agree.
Agree? Okay. As you agree, they're going to probably try to go for a fight, but right next to the shrine. They're going to casket actually. That goes on the two of them, but the Yules goes up immediately. Are they going to be able to get the Lina? Yes, a beautiful stun, but there's, you know, there was a lot of damage coming in from the background. But oh my goodness, Nemo still lives actually. But now he's going to go down immediately. The call does not enough. Centaur has gone down in the background as well. Will the Lina drop actually? Yes, the Lina has also fallen because of Maledict as well. And then they're going to be chasing after the Savant. Savant really sad, really strong. He's going to get Stormhammer as well, but it's not enough because he does look at the Lich.
It's just so pretty. Let's look at the Lich.
So pretty, Lich.
Yeah, but they were prioritizing like the wrong targets. You know, the Sven was going after the Lina.
Everybody was like, the fight was so broken up here, right?
Yeah,
like you had one fight going up here.
It seemed like all over the place, right? They need to kind of focus. They need to understand who they kill first, right? Like Bristle, you leave him alone. Lina, gotta die.
Yeah.
Lich, gotta die. Gyro, gotta die.
Yeah.
You know, Ogre, not so much.
Yep. Okay, the fear in onto the Lion, but gets a double stun onto 2. Now Sniper here, gonna deal out that damage, puts the Frost armor onto the... again, the coconut bounces right to the Lich. Would you be able to catch the Lich?
Why no stun?
Why would you not stun first before you hit? Stun down! Stun! Okay, wait, not again.
No, that's not a stun.
No!
No!
Now she's gonna pay for it. Look at the Lich, call down being dropped. Witch Doctor has come to join in the fray as well, but I don't think you should have been there, Witch Doctor.
Nemo?
Yeah, Nemo.
That was not Dory. You do not need to save her.
Save Dory.
Nemo goes down.
Was that like
and
the
Leroy
Jenkins and then you just YOLO all the way up here?
Probably by the Centaur. But like, I don't know why if you get that first stun, you know what I mean? That you secure that kill. Right? Like just use your spells.
You secured that kill like right here instead of having to go up into their jungle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No vision. Like
super dangerous to go up there. You know that they can rotate super easily here to the shrine.
Yeah.
You know, and come up and take you. So questionable plays, huh?
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, Screaming Sirens, they're here in it for the late game, right?
Right.
So they should be fine. Oh, but look at that jump. Yawateh,
Yeah.
the sailboat, are
Yeah.
making a comeback. In a sense.
Yawateh on that gyrocopter, right? See, now the sniper's net worth has dropped down quite a bit actually. Still
Yeah.
10k, still keeping up, but not quite the ferocious, not wasn't quite the explosive start that he had. Really going for that Daedalus.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah, I'm not a
obviously.
huge fan of it either.
But Sven, he can't really fight until he gets BKB. He's just being controlled. There's just too much magic damage. Even against the gyro, it's just like it's not a good place to be in right now.
Yeah, so he's got the Blink, he's got the Echo Saber. We'll be going for the BKB next. Quite standard item progression in that case. Now, Bristleback going for a pipe. Yeah.
I like it.
Pipe into Vanguard, Crimson Guard, and they'll be going for that tier 2 bot. Nobody seems to be in a position to defend it from the Screaming Sirens. They will actually back off for a bit. They don't see anybody on the map. And yeah, they don't see any on the map, so they're probably quite scared. Will be backing off for that rune. 2 go the way of Screaming Sirens, and 2 will go the way of Yawateh.
So Gyro just got his BKB after the Axe. Do you think Satanic next?
Yeah, Satanic. I mean, if you go for the BKB, right, it suggests that you really want to go and end really quick, I suppose. Like, you really want to take fights, you want to win them, and then you want to end, right?
Yeah.
So because with the BKB, you render the Witch Doctor and the Lion are more or less ineffective, right? And the Cement can't lock you down, right? So you're free to go ham.
I mean,
oh wait, actually queued up a Butterfly.
Oh, change it. Okay,
Jeez.
all right.
Okay. I would like a Morbid Mask, maybe. I would like a Morbid Mask, and then after that you swap it out, and then you go for that Butterfly.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you go for that Butterfly, you know, you get that lifesteal. It's just insane, right?
Yeah.
From the side gunner as well.
Okay. But I do like the BKB. I understand that you're saying that you're trying to end the game, but the thing is that Screaming Sirens just have so many stuns. They need some way to kind of just tank themselves, keep themselves alive.
Yeah, yeah.
And Gyro is pretty much like the main damage on that team. TP. Okay.
Lena's got a BKB of herself for herself as well, so that's going to be the goal time, I suppose. Like, at least they're all on the same page, you know, getting BKBs and they sync up the timings. They got a smoke here to go for something. Yeah, a smoke's going to come out. They're going to be heading in towards the offlane jungle, it seems like here. They don't really have vision except for this one here, but they know the bot is actually going to, oopsie daisy, the ward is actually going to time out very, very soon, but it doesn't matter because they're going to be, wait. Gyro? Korea? Confused?
What is going on?
What's going on?
Alright, so the chick went the long way, ended up getting a mango.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to get easy
Oh, okay, they're going to get an easy kill on a Witch Doctor, but I don't think that was a worthy, smoke up, right? You smoke up and you get the Witch Doctor in the end.
But, Yawateh right now...
Ooh, the Korea.
So low. But here's the thing, is that the Gyro and the Lina just got BKB. This is a huge power spike.
Yep.
They need to push this and they need to press their advantage.
Yep. They're going to press the advantage. But yeah, the thing is that I just didn't think that, smoking up or 5-man for a Witch Doctor was very poor.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
But I mean, you get a pick off and then, that turned into a tower. So
Okay, pick up the turns to the tower. Yeah, that's
you
right.
got some sort of objective. You could maybe even Roche, probably a little dangerous now.
A little bit dangerous, I think.
But you really use no cooldown.
Okay,
so you can take this.
And they do take Roche sneakily quite quickly, actually. They've got a lot of damage. You've got Gyrocopter with that Bloodlust Gyrocopter. And on top of that, Danny Diversion dishing out lots of damage as well. And the armor reduction from the Bristleback is going to help make quick work of Roshan. And right after that pick off from the top tower, they get the top tower. They also get Roshan.
Love it. I love it how they're playing. Yawateh just really, like, the last 5 minutes have been just great in terms of
Yawateh
itemization.
Game, right? Yeah.
Taking objectives. And that was a perfect time for Roche because all the lanes were being pushed as well. So, very nice movement there.
So BKB, understanding that BKB is that power spike that they're going for, right? It is their power spike. So, yeah.
They still have it up. They've nothing to fear right now because Aegis and 2 10-second BKBs, very difficult to fight it.
Yep. Ward up into the jungle, they're going to be into the base, they're going to be able to devoid it immediately. Gyrocopter has the Aegis and it's going to be able to afford almost the Eagle song. They're going to get the last outer tower actually. They won't be going high ground. They see that the last outer tower is pretty low. Very systematic and very safe way of dealing with things right here. They're not risking anything. They know they have a lead. They drop a ward up here, but it is spotted out actually by the Radiant sentry. So they will be able to de-ward that and take away some of the vision from the Dire.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's too deep of a ward. Like, it doesn't really cover that much. Like, they know roughly that they're in the bottom lane and all that, but it doesn't show, you know what I mean? Like, if it was a little bit further.
Yeah,
Pointing
you
it,
normally want to put a ward maybe somewhere around here, right? Yeah,
so
this one is a super sneaky ward here. Yeah. Okay, they will take this tower without much resistance from the Radiant. Nothing much you can really do, huh? Their initiation is the Centaur, but Centaur has yet to get a blink actually. Still trying to work towards it. And there's a blink of the Sirens, but you really don't want your Sirens, your Possum to be the one initiating, do you?
You do not want that.
So you get stunned. Oh, that's the Bristleback. Get a bit of his
Centaur
mana,
just now
but
TPing.
okay, that was a beautiful BKB actually by Lina. It's going to be able to dodge the stun. Sirens is actually not going to pop. No, he doesn't have the BKB. So
you cannot fight without a BKB.
You cannot fight without a BKB. Ogre will drop to the Maledict. Now the Chain Frost actually doing so much work, but Bristleback one more Cool Spray is going to do the trick, take down that Witch Doctor, and at the same time the Aegis doesn't go down. He takes down the Lich actually. Wow, okay. That was the Stampede showing up quick, but Sniper goes down immediately, buys back as well. Will he be able to get anything out of this? Lion has been positioned beautifully, by the way. Able to get off all the spells, and now they will retreat because they know that the Aegis is down. Okay, BKB. I'm going to TP out.
At the end of the day, you got one buyback from the Sniper. That's pretty money, but the Lina Lich Ogre, to be honest, all of them were up on the high ground, and they were all congested, and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, over here, right?
Very easy to take them all down. I think they got hit by the Malediction, and then, of course, the AoE stuns just galore, right? So definitely not, like, their positioning could have been a little bit better. I think they should have been on the high ground and been more protective and more defensive. But this Sniper, man, just 100% damage. Now getting its first.
Now going for the BKB.
Now going BKB, yeah. The only non-damage item that they bought are TPs.
Well, you know, I could argue that, you know, see, BKB gives you damage, okay? 24 damage, by the way.
Gives you a little bit, I guess, but, I mean, like, okay, for my cores, I want an offensive item, defensive item. In that order.
Of course. Like,
keep alternating.
You can't. I mean, unless you're dominating that crazily, right? Like, you have to probably get a defensive item for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why, like, you know, a squishy guy like Sniper usually wants to get at least, you know, Shadow Blade, Hurricane Pike, or you know, something of that sort.
Yeah, and another thing is that in that fight, the Sniper was positioned right by the racks. You know what I mean? Like, towards the tower. That's a very dangerous position to be. You need to be more in the back so you're very close to your fountain so that you're just getting the shots off.
Yep.
And then you can just run away when you need to. Because you have to position yourself. You can't, you have to, like, scurry back and forth, so to speak, so that you never get jumped on.
Right.
Butterfly and Gyro.
So this Butterfly is going to be pretty terrifying. Butterfly and a 9-second BKB, very, very strong on that Gyro. And now Lina herself will be going for that Silver Edge, actually, to deal with the Centaur. Still no Silver Edge in sight for the Screaming Sirens whatsoever.
Yeah. The Sniper, I mean, BKB, and I think after that, you probably need MKB to deal with this Butterfly.
For sure. But then, like, I feel like just Sniper has itemized completely wrongly here, right?
Yeah.
You feel like, you know, there are so many things that he needs right now. Okay, a fight's going to be breaking out. Sirens pops the ultimate and the BKB as well, but it's going to be kited around. He could stun up the Gyrocopter, but at the same time getting beat down upon by the rest of the team. Where is Team? Where is Team? Team is not helping out the Sirens. Hello? Nobody has gone down yet, but BKBs have been expanded. They're going to try to go onto the Sniper area. Priorities right now, but the Hex is going to go out.
They're going to look to turn.
They're going to turn. Oh, okay, Gyrocopter's there. So, mega kill streak, but oh my goodness. Chain Frost has changed the world. Okay, Nemo, please don't bring any more. Right, okay, he's able to glimmer himself out of the way. Gets stunned out as well. The coconut's actually bouncing back and forth. The coconut's a destination. Oh no, but Nemo goes down in the end to the kill spray from the Bristleback. And now they're going to try to get this Ogre. Ogre, my goodness. Okay, look at that. Triple kill from the Sniper. Oh no, in the end, the Sniper does go down. But you know what? I think Chubbs, you did too. Join that Sniper in the group.
So it's a 3 for 5. I don't know if there was any buybacks. I don't think there were.
I don't think there were any buybacks.
What? Why would they dive like that? Like, Gyro is up in the lead trying to take, you know what I mean? Like, taking the charge?
Yeah.
Like, you have no vision. You have no idea what is on top of that high ground. You found a Lion who just spiked and stunned you to death. And so now it looked like they're going to turn this around and they're going to look to take the mid T2. But just a very, very messy set of fights just recently. Like the Sven getting very, very low. I thought he was going to die.
He got kited so badly as well.
Yeah, and Sven right now doesn't even have it does have BKB.
Does have BKB. Pop the BKB.
There
First
we go.
showing of that BKB.
Excellent. There we go. Now you can actually fight. And this Endeg, which is not Korean, is actually going to do some damage now. We need to be very careful about that.
Jean is really salty about that.
Yeah, because some people like to put us in boxes, you know?
Well, I mean,
You know, I'm glad you put us. Which box is it? Is it the North box or the South box?
no, I mean, it's because your language is already like basically boxer, so.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And that
You
one
put yourself
hurts.
into a boxer, sir.
Why like that? But the Sven, more farming, AC on the way. Does have buyback, I think.
Yeah, let's look at the buyback statuses right now.
Sven does, yes.
Seven does, yeah, Seven does have buyback. Sniper is the one on cooldown right now. Yeah, you definitely want to watch the Sniper's buyback in about 3 minutes time. Roshan will be in objective very soon. Yeah, Roshan may spawn in about a minute's time. So, yeah, we're going to be looking towards the big man here. Give me some ages, give me some cheese.
DD.
Ooh, a DD in here.
Some action going
Okay.
on.
Some action going on. They actually found this poor Ogre Magi who's just trying to get some wards up, you know. So, goodbye, Ogre Magi.
Well, Ogre did try to save himself by forcing her way out, but this is the support.
I had the
right?
Melodic, right?
Yeah, you weren't going anywhere.
Trying to go for a Aghanim's, but does not have the Midas actually.
Actually, I think he should have. She
Should
should
go
have
for
gone
Midas, right? Yeah, yeah.
I think Midas is like.
I think no matter how late for an ogre, it's
Yeah.
worth, you know, because
Always
of
worth
the
it.
multicast. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good.
Ooh, I recently saw this Dota WTF video. Basically the ogre had Midas obviously and had a Yule Scepter as well. So
Oh, I saw this.
The Ember, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's so
okay,
funny.
for the viewers out there who don't know what video we're talking about, it's not a sellout for the Dota WTF, but basically the Ember, you know, drops all his remnants in and wants to go in, towards all the heroes, right, the enemy heroes, and then the ogre goes in, his ally ogre, right, goes in, and then he uses everybody because he multicasts the Yule, and it completely wastes the Ember's remnants.
Yeah, and so the Ember actually was like stutter step. He's like, "What do I do? What do I do?"
What do I
and
do?
then
There's
everybody
nothing you can
landed,
do,
and
yeah.
they stun lock him, and they kill the Ember. Yeah.
Oh, that's a feels bad, man. Alright. Lion does have a blink into finger and should
Mini
be
vessel.
getting the spirit vessel soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
so I questioned just now, you know, who's gonna get the spirit vessel? Looks like it's gonna be Lion.
So there's your 4, but what is the Witch Doctor getting?
Witch Doctor,
Just
Glimmer
Glimmer,
Cape, and
Axe.
Aghanim's okay.
Okay.
I didn't really think you wanna go for Aghanim's because he dies so quickly, you know? And I
But-
don't think you can channel that death ward for that long.
Yeah, but I guess it's more of a, like, okay, if I get jumped on, maybe the Glimmer will save me. I think
Right.
that's like the only real way to survive, and hopefully, like,
Ooh,
you're not.
Don't talk about surviving because Savan is going to BKB and get out of there. There's nothing they can do to pierce that spell immune Savan to stop that BK, to stop that TP. But now they know that Savan's BKB is down. They can take a fight for sure. Are they going to be
push.
pushing in? No, the wave is still here.
Oh man, but they're cutting the creeps.
They're cutting the creeps, but
So
you
they're
know,
going in.
Savan will be up. Savan's BKB will be up by then. So yeah, that's the issue. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why you push out your lanes first before you take a fight.
Yes, yes. Pushing out the lanes, very important. I mean, if you're looking at all 3 lanes, they're all towards the river. They're all in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at the positioning of Yawateh themselves, they're in the bottom.
They're
They're all by
across the
themselves,
river,
right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, they're going to have to back up at some point. So they do need to be very careful in that sense.
Yep.
But again, a little bit pre-planning, a little bit of, you know, pushing out,
Mhm,
putting pressure on all 3 lanes would have saved you as you
Yep.
look to go high ground.
Yep, yep. Oh boy.
So how?
So how? How now, brown cow?
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of an interesting position because I feel like, you know, like 25, 25, 37 minutes, right? Like net worth of like nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does Dota Plus think?
Yeah, what is Dota Plus think? Okay, what do you think? Like, before we look at Dota Plus,
I'm going to go 54% for Yawateh. I think they have a slight edge in this.
54%. I'm gonna go with. I think Dota Buff likes gyrocopter, so I'm gonna go with 57%. Oh, it's close. It's really close. 57.
Okay, cool.
50,
you
wait,
read it?
57 to the Radiant actually.
Oh.
It's 57 to the Radiant. We were both wrong. We thought it was 57. I was gonna call 57 to Yawateh. but- well,
And you pay money for this Dota Plus? Clearly wrong.
Yeah, right. I should have played Dota Plus, right? I should be just playing you, right? G.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is clearly wrong. Like, what is
Clearly
this?
wrong. I got 57, but
So I wonder what it is. It's probably because they're no. Even if you're looking at buyback status, right? Like Sven and Sniper don't even have it.
yeah.
Why would Dota Plus say that? I'm
I
questioning
don't
Gavin.
really know because right now, if they kill the sniper, for sure they can actually end. I think.
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, yes they can.
I mean, it's 50 seconds, and mind you, Sven did just pop their BKB.
yeah, that's
right?
right. So BKB is still on cooldown, but it will be up by the time the creeps reach. So that is the saving grace, you know. Aw man, pause again.
What
Tactical
is going
pauses.
on? Yawateh,
Come on, Yawateh.
get your stuff together. Come on.
See, stop.
Get your ship together. I could say that, right?
Yeah, your ship. Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
your
that's
ship
right.
together. Because they're
Get your-
Yawateh. Look at they're like
Yeah.
a sailboat. Look at their
Yeah.
logo.
So and that's why who's your captain?
Obviously the gyro.
Obviously the gyro.
Iris, look at that. If that guy's not a captain, I don't know what a captain is.
Okay.
No, I'm actually just I'm looking at just the gyro portrait. I don't even know what they look. Yeah. Yeah, but let's look at.
Sniper has. No, you look. Sniper has gone for the MKB already because he sees the gyrocopter going for the butterfly, right? And still is not getting any kind of silver edge. You know, are we harping too much on this silver edge? Is it us?
Look, if we're looking at levels, right? Oh, sorry,
wanna
that's
look
not
at
the
levels instead?
Where's levels?
Levels this year.
Bristle's still 23, right?
Mhm.
Kind of he's been almost untouched, I would say. He's 6'5" and 11.
Hey, they touched him 5 times. Okay,
Well, touched him 5 times, but like, I mean,
not a virgin.
yeah, not
Unlike
the-
Danny.
you knew where I was going with this. I wasn't gonna say it, but it's a little inappropriate for me to say it. But you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that you need to deal with this guy. Like, he's up front, he's tanking everything, right? How are you gonna deal with this? Like, you need some quick way to just burst the guy down, or how? Like, nobody else can really jump on the back line, right?
Yeah.
So, how are you foreseeing the fight to happen? The only reason they've been losing or they've been able to stay in the game is because Gyro's been getting out of position and been, charging headlong.
Yeah.
And being one of the first to die. And obviously he's all of your damage. So you need to be very careful in terms of how you approach.
Alright, so with good positioning from Yawateh,
Yes.
they should be taking this fight, right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter what Dota buff says.
Right.
That's right.
Bristle should be up front, Gyro behind, getting a little bit of chip
Lina
shot.
behind as well, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Lina even further behind.
Yeah, Lina
you
even
don't
further
need a
and
right
she has
click.
BKB, right? She's not supposed to get locked down by anybody, right?
Yeah.
From here.
Yeah. You don't want her actually, like, she doesn't need to hit towers. You have Gyro, you have enough. Slow siege this, go up very, very slowly, and then anybody that jumps on Gyro or anyone, you have like the Ogre, Ogre Lich, Lina to kind of just deal with all of that. So they just need to be a little bit smart. Now, Lion does manage to get a little item counter in the sense of the Vessel, so that will be able to deal with the Bristle in a way. But again, you don't want to burst it. You need to prioritize and make sure that it's dying.
Slow siege is in effect. They finally break the high ground. They stun up the bristles back, but it's not to no avail actually.
fine.
They're gonna pop the Maledict onto him,
fine.
taking a bit of damage, but it is going to be negated a lot by the Glimmer Cape, and they're gonna dissuade them with that Blade Mail. And now they're gonna go for the shrines. Please go for the shrines.
Nope. Instead, they
No,
decide to
they
DC
decide
the game.
to DC again.
Danny the Virgin. Danieth?
Too much excitement.
Yeah, too much.
Danieth version, maybe?
I don't know. Maybe she's she's never played Lina before? 'Cause what else would they... Okay, go. Sorry. Let's go.
Let's just end the conversation right here.
Yes, let's go.
It seems like a good thing to do right now. Okay, so after they come back from the DC, please go for the shrines, guys.
Please make it
Please.
happen.
Alright. Okay, the ogre taking objectives. You know, sometimes when the team is like diving fountain, and then I'm like, you know, that ogre there, and I'm like, yeah, don't worry, team. I'm pushing.
I got it.
I got it. I'll hit the racks.
Oh my gosh. So it's weird because Screaming Sirens in their game earlier, they had tons of pauses. I think they actually got penalized where they ran out of pause time. We're seeing Yawateh here
Do the same, right?
Yeah, doing the same, right? But the game is so close. I guess that they need to make sure that everything's 100%. So again, maybe this is like the story I was telling you earlier about Pawn, the League of Legends player.
Right, yeah.
About how everything is OCD, everything needs to be perfect.
Yeah,
so they can't have lag, they can't have the keyboard in the wrong spot. If not, I'm going to quit this tournament, and that's what Pawn did.
Oh dear. It sounds.
So let us see. Right,
It's really sad, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
you know, you lose out the chance to be able to play at such a competitive level because, you know, you have certain preferences and all that they get in the way, lah.
But it is a big deal. Like there are
It
some
is a big
people
deal.
that are.
I'm not disregarding that it's a big deal. You know, it's just that I wish it could be better managed, so that you know he could.
Like
play.
apparently he struggled at times, but there was like it was better for him or something like that.
Right.
And then it got to the point where like it was just too much.
Right.
Like
You just
things
couldn't
are not.
take it, right?
Yeah. Like it bothers him too much when he's playing, and he was like the mid player, so
Right.
obviously there's like you have to be 100% precise with everything you do, right?
Man.
So
It's gotta be so shitty.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like how many people get to actually be, you know, top 2% of like
In the
League of Legends
world,
or
right?
DOTA, right?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty crazy to be at that level, and then just something like OCD is kind of holding you back, right?
I don't. Can you take any kind of medication for this actually?
I don't know if you can.
All right. Let's not talk about medication right now. We talk about something more interesting right now.
Oh,
Oh, they get
the
the stun onto
Lina.
Lina right now. Is she
Why
gonna
are
be
you
stunned?
up
Is she
front?
gonna use herself? Will she be able to go down right now? Yes, in the end, the cleave gets her. They throw the chain front out, doing a lot of damage right now. And the Savant going absolutely ham. Gonna try to take down this Bristleback right now, who is kind of maledicted. I mean, he will go down for sure. This, oh my god, a gyrocopter? Hello? What are you doing? Okay.
Terrible, terrible fight. The positioning on that was an absolute disaster. Lina, why are you high ground? What are you doing?
So I don't know why Lina was high ground, and they actually didn't have to go high ground because they could have finished Shrines, and they could have gone for this guy over here. You know this guy?
Yes.
Have you met him before?
I've seen him before.
You think
At
you've
least
seen
in
him
this
before?
game. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let me introduce you guys to Roshan. This guy, you know what he does? He gives you magic items, like really good items that you can't purchase from the shop. Okay, you can purchase an Aghanims, but you can't get a cheese and you can't get Aegis. And the reason why you go for this guy is because he gives you a second chance at life when you mess up, you know?
But Lina, why would you be up front like that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. We don't need a close-up of him.
I'm just checking his teeth, you know?
Did you see Midas mode?
Yeah, what's up, Roshan?
For the VR
Yeah, you have the
Roshan?
crazy Roshan.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And now
That
it
was
is
clever.
Radiant's turn to head up the high ground. Will they be able to take down this tower? Yes, they will. They've got a sniper, right? Yeah, they've got
Two
a sniper.
siege
And
tanks.
they are going to be the ones actually taking a lane of racks. Yeah, 2 siege cards indeed.
That was
So-
the StarCraft in me. These
Yeah.
things. And they're gonna get the racks.
Okay, and they're going to
Mid-racks.
get racks.
What a disaster! They had the game and they're
Absolute
totally throwing us away.
100% disaster. Guys, you know, they go
No.
for the shrine, but then they decide to back off a little bit. Look at Lion.
Lion.
Objective taking.
I got it. I got it. Give me
the
another
witch
5
doctor. The
minutes.
witch doctor giving him a leg up as well.
It's like, I got it.
The two of us got it. The two of us got it.
So
Okay,
there's like,
Centaur now.
oh,
yeah,
children, please.
Please.
I got it.
Oh wait, okay. I'm really glad that Nemo got it. You know, you're like the support who's worked so hard to take down the shrine, and then your carry just comes over and that's right.
Story of my life.
So rude.
Oh,
Okay.
but they're near. They got to
Oh,
smoke.
they're smoked
got
up
some
actually.
speed.
Okay, I think it is the Witch Doctor who's going to be the sacrificial lamb. But it's not too bad because Witch Doctor does have a buyback in about 90, 80-ish gold. Okay, guys, come on.
Yeah, who's working on that? Was it
Was it Centaur? Stacking Roshan, I suppose.
somebody hit Roshan?
Yeah, stacking.
Stacky Roshan. It doesn't work. I'm sorry.
Have you ever tried? Excuse me.
I have not tried.
Yeah, then.
Oh, they're gonna
they
kill
thought
that
they
illusion
found
bad.
the illusion is so
Oh.
strong actually.
50 gold. Worth. Okay. But the AC on the Sven, I mean, he's pretty tanky now. He's definitely very scary. It's just a matter of the length of his BKB
Yeah,
and
it's
just
under
how
5
he
seconds,
keeps
right?
alive.
7 seconds actually. 7. I thought it was worse than that.
Yeah.
Kind of feels that way, right? Doesn't it? Like, BKB timings are so important that Chain Frost is actually doing so much work in the fights here, you know?
It's coming back to the positioning thing. Like, Chain Frost
positioning, right.
should do nothing to your
It
team.
should-
It should hit one guy.
By right, it shouldn't, but by left, yeah.
By left, uh-huh.
By
Yeah,
left,
I'm listening.
Yeah,
I
by
was
left,
waiting
by
for it.
left, it does.
Yeah,
It
okay.
does a lot of damage. That's all I'm
Alright,
saying.
Okay. No, but it's just they're grouping up the wrong times. The Lina is in a very vulnerable position, which she should not be. Bristle should be out front. They need to understand. Like, they could draw this out on a chalkboard. You know what I mean? Like, where should I be? This is how I siege things. Bristle, Gyro behind. Gyro is the only one hitting any sort of objective. Lina, Ogre, and what's her Lich?
What's his face?
Yeah, what's his face? So like all three of those guys should be in the back. Like that should be every single fight in terms of how they, approach the high ground. So I'm gonna blame you on this one.
Me?
Yeah, I feel like you need to talk some sense into these people because they're not listening to me.
All right, girls, listen up. First, you just don't go high ground like that. You don't just march up to high ground just because you've taken the tier 3. It's kind of dangerous. Okay. Wait. Her phone is low bat.
What?
7-minute pause time. Can you
What?
consider that?
What does that mean? Are they?
The
like
low battery on her phone, but pause rules state that you've only got 15 minutes of pause time. Okay.
Maybe she's doing she's on the Instagram and she's doing like a live story about like this game, and so
That's
obviously
insane, dude. But you get portable chargers, or is that me rubbing my first world
yeah.
things?
Not
into
everybody
people?
has that, okay?
All right.
Low bat. We got power banks. Oh, you see that? They were just like, oh, the Yawateh is low battery, and then the other Screaming Sirens are like, oh, if you just got a power bank, basically what you just said, they'd be fine.
All right. So back to the game plan. Basically, you don't charge up high ground like that.
Yes.
Even though you're taking down that tier 3, because the fact is that Gyro has a short range. Lina can hit the Rex, but you don't want Lina up there, like what you said, right?
Yeah.
And Bristle can hit Rex as well, but the thing is that he shouldn't be hitting, he should be zoning, isn't it? He should be soaking up a lot of damage from the side of the Radiant. So what you want to do, you want to go to Roshan. You get this thing called the Aegis of the Immortal. So the fact is, the word Immortal means that you get to live a second time. Yeah. It restores you back to full health, full mana 5 seconds after you die at the location where you died. Okay? And at the same time, you get this thing called cheese, right? So even if you're lactose intolerant, it's a special kind of cheese. You use it in a fondue, actually. It says there, look at that. Use it in a fondue, it restores 2,500 health and 1,500 mana. Basically, just about everybody gets almost full health, full mana. Maybe except for Bristle back here, right? Bristle doesn't get the full health thing because he's got too much health. Neither does Gyro. Gyro has the Satanic up. Yeah, so with that cheese, basically, it's kind of like a second life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of life, right?
Put that on the Bristle back.
Yeah.
Put that on the Bristle
It's
back.
pretty crazy, yeah.
It's
He
pretty
should
sick.
have that.
And he's got a stick, come on. That was that. If he just moved. Oh, I can't move it out.
Move it up for him.
He looked like.
Throw it away.
He looked like
You
throw it
don't
away.
need this.
You don't need that stick. It's so small anyway. Throw it away.
All right, so
Okay.
the lanes are kind
Zina
of.
has got a Shadow Blade up already. Silver Edge, sorry.
Ooh.
Silver Edge. And she's got buyback and Silver Edge.
Hang on, I gotta see how much money.
Well, lots of money, dude.
Oh, she
lots
does
of
have
money.
it. She
Lots
does
and lots
have
of money. And now Gyro has found herself a double damage rune as well as an arcane rune.
Just
now
go,
will they be
push.
looking? Go!
Make
Come on!
something happen.
Come on! Fight!
Fight.
Fight! Be strong. Believe in yourselves.
Nope. they're
No?
just gonna back off.
Are they gonna
I
smoke
like the
up
centaur
here?
still has a mango in the backpack. Just be like, just in case.
You can't sell
like-
mangoes, that's why.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
like the lucky mango.
It's a lucky mango. My last mango. I'm gonna keep it. My lucky mango. Alright, group up everybody for the Servant stun and the Centaur stun follow up. You know, when I look at their positioning, I get anxiety sometimes.
Yes, yes. It worries me too. This is the thing.
I get very serious anxiety. Oh my goodness.
Oh, mother of God. Mother of God. What is going on?
Power banks. We've got to send some to the Philippines.
No, but why do you need, like, are you playing off of your phone? Off the
no,
Wi-Fi?
so basically they're recording themselves, right? So I think that's why they in order to keep the recordings going, they've got to have their phones, on battery. But
Okay. All right, that makes sense then.
yeah.
Sorry,
Wait.
I'm being unreasonable.
Can't you just plug your phone into the computer?
No, that makes too much sense. Not in these. Just because you can do that in Singapore doesn't mean that in other countries you can just plug your phone
my
in
goodness, I
wherever.
should just take my first world logic and get out of
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. My bad.
Yeah. Gosh, get out of here. How do they have 12 minutes pause time left? Oh no, that's the Screaming
No,
Sirens.
no, that's the Screaming Sirens. Yeah. Okay.
How much time do the Yawateh have?
7, I think. The last that was mentioned.
7. Oh,
Yeah.
unpausing.
7.
All right.
Unpausing.
Here we go. Here we go.
Alright. And another pause.
Yawateh's like, come on,
Come on, boys.
Come on.
Come on, girls.
come on. We're gonna
Load
load up
up?
2. We're gonna load up 2. Load up with what?
Load up what?
Oh, top up. Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Okay, okay.
Internet cafe. Oh.
Maybe if they didn't pause so much, they wouldn't have to keep topping up.
Maybe.
Like, this game should have been over like an hour ago, right?
Yeah, 45-minute game should have been over an hour ago.
It happens because of the pauses, okay? Don't question my math. It made sense, all right? I know exactly when it started. Hang on, I'll tell you when it started because I took a note of this.
You took a note of this.
I wrote in my diary, it says, Dear Diary,
Today the game
4:35. 4:35 is when I made that journal log, my blog entry. You can read my blog at Holler TV. You can find it out. And you can read Ashley's at Ashley Rita Wong. But yeah, we blog about this stuff as of when we started the game, right? And it's, yeah, so.
It's the only way to keep track, It's just a different kind of stats.
Yeah, so when did we kill Roche? It's like, oh, okay, let me check my blog.
Yeah.
All right, okay, got it, done. All right. This is how it is. This is how it is. But I do like the fact that they are going for objectives now. Roche needed to die.
He needed to die.
He needed to die.
It was actually the diest to take, right? A long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like before they went up to high ground here. This was what they had to take. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it's funny because I think it was game 2 when we saw or game 1, Screaming Sirens, right, versus Astria.
Yeah.
Right. So Screaming Sirens, they won because they won like one team fight, but they were like really hesitant about pushing through and getting that high ground, right?
Yeah.
Like there was like I feel like that indecision is not only killing them, but at this point it's actually killing me. You know what I mean? Like this is kind of like I'm just like, hey, I just want to help them out. I just want to help them win. Right?
I really want them to win too, but they've got to help themselves. If not, we can't help them.
Oh man. Okay, but they're helping. Okay, Yawateh is helping themselves by killing Roche. Let's see what they can do.
Okay,
I believe.
We are approaching the level 25. Actually, Vina's not even near level 25 yet. Maybe what? If she wants to hit the Rex, she can go for the 175 attack range. Then she can hit the Rex. Think about that. The Cheese? Hello? Cheese? Alright, Cheese goes to Lina actually, which I don't completely agree with, but...
Hang on, sorry. Who picked up the... obviously Gyro, right?
Yeah, Gyro took the Aegis.
Okay.
But the Cheese, I think you should have gone to the Bristleback
I agree
actually.
with that.
And they could also have taken this last shrine here. No hurry. You've got 5 minutes on that Aegis. You want to make sure that nobody backstabs you. So, but that's just me.
No, but they're looking to turn this high ground. So let's see if they do the positioning right. Hopefully they heard me. I think they've had enough.
Honestly, the positioning just really gives me anxiety.
Yeah. Shrapnel's kind of doing a little bit of zoning.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
let Bristle take it up. That's
Stop grouping up. Stop holding hands.
Yeah. Like, look at those guys.
Stop holding hands over here.
Guys, you do not have to stay so close to each other.
Can you spread out, like, one over here, one over
gosh.
here, one over here, and one over here, that sort of thing? And look at this! Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Centaur, look at it! Oh my god, he called it like
stun.
a 3-man stun from the
3-man stun,
Centaur.
that's it.
He pops the PKB onto Gyrocopter. It's going ham, absolutely ham. They're gonna try
Cheese.
to take out the
Cheese
Lina.
up.
Lina, you could cheese up.
Turn.
They actually turn. Okay,
Oh my
you're
god,
trying to
he's
go
not-
right now,
he's
but
not gonna use
Lina,
cheese.
wait, you forget. Alright,
there
she
you
uses
go.
cheese right now, gets a stun out onto the Lina, but you know what? Hexed up and stunned, fingered as well. Now they're gonna
the
go on the
Sven
Lina.
going angry.
Loud enough! Sven is angry, mad. Now they're going for the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter desert the Aegis. In the background, Lion dies, but you know what? This is gonna be a dead Gyrocopter.
Oh man.
Did Lina forget she had the cheese?
Yeah, but she wasn't even attacking. I think she was just waiting to see if somebody jumped on her and then she would pop it. But, like,
Was that like some max efficiency play right now? Because
No, it's
wait,
not.
wait. Oh my goodness, they're getting cooked by
They're gonna
the
get
coconuts actually. The break, okay, the break is
Oh!
going to go to take down the centaur actually. Right now, Lina is going to come
They're
back.
turning
Turn
around.
Lina coming back.
Spanish
Jenny
buyback.
I'm sorry, I have adopted Lina. Call down again, but in this anti-glimmer cape, it's going to come out on the witch doctor. They're going to be chasing down again. Sniper, you going to back up
No,
for you
he's
now?
gotta back
No,
up. He's
okay,
got-
I think you're
again,
going to
just-
kill the older witch doctor TP out. Manly TP, but there was a buyback from the Lina, the ogre. But at the same time, the Centaur and the Seven did buy back as well. So.
Yawateh is gonna win this game somehow because of this over pursuit. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like,
I think everybody's overextending in this game.
everybody's overextending. Positioning is all out of whack. I honestly don't know what to say because it's just like it seems simple to me because you space yourself out, right? But the Centaur being able to blink in and get a 3-man stun and basically control that fight.
On heroes that are not melee, by the way.
Yes, like it doesn't make sense to me. And like
They got the
Lina-
stun on the Lina, the Gyro, and I believe the Ogre. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
I don't get it. Okay, but
Yeah, and I called it, right?
alright,
I was like,
Hakuna Matata, we cool.
I was like,
That's good.
is that I'm getting anxious, I'm getting anxious. And then he
And
gets
then you
stunned
get the
there.
jump in. Yeah. Like, I get it, you're friends. I get it, you're on the same team. But you guys don't need to be so close to each other all the time, you know? Like, they need personal space.
Yeah.
Right? Like, where's that bubble? Like, that...
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Alright. So, and then both teams have basically forgotten that another shrine actually exists here.
Yeah. Yeah.
At this point in time, you just send like one core and they take the shrine in like a couple of seconds here.
Yeah. Oh my god, Lion killed one observer and got 300 gold.
Oof. That is how far along the game we are, guys. So
Yeah.
apparently, so this is the thing now, right? That observer wards, the longer the game goes, the more dividends you get from them. Yeah, the more returns you get on your ward. So even though it costs 50 gold initially,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna get something like 300 gold for it worth. So you should.
And some XP, which matters to
Oh
the
yeah,
level
oh yeah,
18
and some
line.
XP. That's right. And you look at XP for sentries, right?
Yeah.
And sniper, it's 49 minutes. This mid sniper is still not 25, by the way.
That is crazy to me, actually.
That's honestly crazy
yeah,
to me.
what is Sniper going to go? What is the talent you do? 125 attack range or shrapnel charges?
I think you go shrapnel charges actually. It's not the range issue. Okay, but the wait, the stampede. What's it gonna be for actually? Is it a casual stampede?
I think so.
Wow, 90-second cooldown by the way.
Yeah, but he does have Ags. In
Oh.
the sense that, like, you know, obviously the damage mitigation.
Yeah, what a waste. I think it was an accident.
Yeah, you know, yeah,
was
calls it out. Well, at least she's obvious or honest
I
about
mean,
it.
she's honest about it. All right, so we're not gonna call her out too much for that.
DD.
All right.
And another thing is that when you have chances to close games out, like, you're up against a sniper who's going to make things very, very difficult for you, right? You do not want to extend this game even further than it's gone. So, like, making the right decisions, like, Screaming Sirens can win this game if they just stand back. They have a sniper. They can almost prolong this game forever.
Right. Okay, so actually, I think I take back what I said about the shrapnel charges. I think level 25 sniper is going to go for the attack range because normally if you want to go for the shrapnel charges, you go for the cooldown reduction, the shrapnel slow,
Yeah.
and then you go for the shrapnel
Yep.
charges instead.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think they're going to go, ooh, finally, smoke, something's going to happen, all right. Okay. Da-dum, da-dum,
The
da-dum,
Radiants,
da-dum, da-dum,
they're
da-dum,
like, oh,
da-dum, da-dum,
have we
They
been
know they're
outside
there.
of our base once?
da-dum, da-dum. Who they gonna catch? They gonna catch. Lich gonna catch. Stun up immediately. Glimmer Cape
Oh,
is
the
not gonna
bristle.
be able to take him out because True Side split 50. They find the bristle back. But oh no, wait. Okay, he doesn't go out actually. They're gonna take down the Lich in the background now, and the Chainfrost still bouncing around, dealing a lot of damage. Gyrocopter caught in the midst of everything. You're gonna pop the BKB. No, BKB. What's happening? No. Okay, now it's the Witch Doctor. Sorry, the Witch Doctor out is gonna do a lot of damage. Gets hexed up as well. The Bleed Mail was popped, but it doesn't matter because Seven is just going ham. Seven angry. Seven kill. Okay.
The damage from the sniper, right? Like, they're focusing, like, okay, initially the fight was very, very messy. The priority, like, targeting was all over the place, right? Like, they kill the Lich, no. They let him go, but no, they killed him
because
in the
they
end,
didn't
right?
have True Side.
Right. Yeah, so they didn't have, like, they were all over the place. But now, they ended up getting that gyro. Oh!
I think he's fine.
No,
They
he's
broke
fine.
him, but
He's
you know,
fine.
his spirit is back. They're gonna get stunned onto the bristle right now. He's gonna evade a lot of things, but
you just ignore him.
yeah, you just ignore him. I think you just ignore him. Yeah, he's annoying, but he's not.
Oh, they're going for high.
Yeah, they're going for the throne actually. Can they go? There is no buyback actually on any of the 3 heroes that went down. They can gonna get tier 4s. The Gyro's not up for 50 seconds. They're gonna stun up the Lina. Lina, no, just gonna back off. Lina still does not have a BKB, but it's coming up in 11 seconds right now. It's gonna be a close fight. It's gonna be intense. Now Bristleback has gotten the helper out onto the Savannah. Savannah has no more arms actually, but they're gonna still be chopping down. Oh, okay, they've got stun this to get a hex onto the Bristleback now. Lina's dropping super low. Manages to dodge it with the BKB. It's gonna be just fine. Chainfast trying to do a lot of work, but it's gonna bounce away. Glimmer Cave is gonna end, and I think at the end of the day, the throne is gonna go down. And you know what? Who's gonna take this game after 52 minutes? It's gonna be the Screaming Sirens taking this game. I hate to say this, but Dota Buff was right, sir. I think they should be paying Dota Buff from now on.
I like that. Okay. You knew that Yawateh threw the game, and any sane person would have told you that Yawateh had a huge advantage and they should have won that game. Okay? They had some terrible high ground advances. I hope that they look at this game and they say they don't like get totally discouraged, because they should have won, but they need to do things better when they're going high ground, right? If we're looking at the graphs, look at that. Look at the dips. Right? This would be a fun roller coaster. Yeah, it would be a lot of fun to ride.
A lot of fun to ride, but not to play, right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because yes, agreed. I mean, it was all over the place. But the thing is that this is where I think coordination, the whole captain making calls.
Yeah.
Like, you need to talk about your team and how they push things up, right? Like, I hope they watch us at some point, see the replay, and understand you were drawing out X's. Like, that's the level they need to do.
Yeah, please stand here, here. You know, like the markings on the stage. You go.
The only thing you didn't do was tell who was at one of the X's, right?
I'll be more specific next time.
They might have reversed it, right? Like the bristle in the back. No, but honestly,
I'll be more specific next time. I will write out their names.
Write down their names, phone numbers, email ID, whatever. Okay, so that they understand exactly where they need to stand and at one point. Right, because that's the only way they're going to push things up. I think that, like, they fix that, they slow siege it, they win this game. They do not end up throwing the game like they did in this one. But Screaming Sirens with 2 amazing games today.
Yeah, they won 2 amazing games. They're probably riding this high into the next week. Oh, wait, into tomorrow's the games, actually. Will you be here for tomorrow?
I will not be.
You will not be here for tomorrow, so that's going to be me solo casting for tomorrow's games. Yeah, but no worries. I will always have you guys with me. And so if you like the stream, you know, you like the games, you like maybe our casting, you can find, you find this league. This league is called the Female Esports League Dota 2. And you can find them on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and probably just about every other platform as well. But for us, where can they find this
You can find me at Holler TV.
Holler TV, that's right.
Where can they find you?
Oh, they can find me at Ashley Rita Wong. Okay, so it's on the screen right now. But of course, you know, last but not least, we want to give a huge shout out to our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. We've got Dreamcore, our official PC partner, Super Solid monitor partner as well, Elgato, our hardware sponsor, and we've got Yahoo TV, official media partner. That's why I said there was no sell out there. Okay, even if I'm on Game Changers, Yahoo is our official sponsor here. We've got Overdrive, who does our beautiful visuals, and Aftershock is our gaming laptop partner as well. So tomorrow, I'll see you here, 12 noon, you know, tomorrow, Singapore time here, and we'll go through the Group B games. And, you know, you can watch all these games in Dota TV as well. We've got a ticket there right now. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love it.
So, one thing, though, before we sign off, is that I've noticed just now, it says FSL League of Legends casters. What do you like? Do you like? I think that's a little insulting, right? Somebody called you a League of Legends caster? Wow. Like, come on. Like, dude, like, come on.
All right, this will be rectified. This will be rectified.
All day we just noticed it.
This will be rectified.
How dare you?
Tomorrow. Okay.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
This is how we end the stream. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.